Oh hi you guys, and welcome to today's Prep and Chill stream. Prep and Chill. So first of all, I do have things to prep. I've got the midweek modules to prep after all. But on top of that, also today's going to be a little bit more chill. We don't have like a game in an hour, so I'm not going to be doing my usual speed prep thing. Oh god, run! It's going to be a lot more chill prep. There'll be time for questions and answers and all of that good stuff. We might also start making maybe some characters for next season or something like that. All those clouds. Maybe I should change the clouds. What else should I put? Should I put something a bit less dynamic? No, it'd be fine. The clouds are nice. Everyone likes clouds. I could go to filter it out and rem it out, but honestly, there's not a lot to see behind me right now. I'm not, you know. This area in particular is... Oh, well, first of all, I'm not flipped, which confuses the hell out of me when I'm not flipped. Let's just flip that. There we go. And then... Whoop, it's flipped. This area in particular isn't, you know, full of stuff. So, yeah, enjoy the cloud porn. You guys love cloud. Do all preppers blister? I don't think that'd go down well. Oh, no. Oh no. But what I will say is this week I've decided to go back to my roots a little bit. So, what I tried to do in this last season is I did a lot of stuff based on modules. I did a lot of stuff based on books and things, and some of them have gone really well. Curse of Strahd, for example, that's gone really, really well. So too have the midweek modules. But things like Wizards and Wardrobes and stuff where I've been trying to tap into Waterdeep without really tapping into Waterdeep, I don't feel like it's gone as well. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to prep this module. I'm going to go back old school and do one of my old modules. One of my favorite modules that I made. I have never written up properly. I do it like this every single time. I just wing it because that's the sort of DM I am. Like people say about having like the lazy DM's list ready and stuff like that. Pfft, nah. Make it up on the fly. Everything will be fine. That's just me. That's just who I am. That's how I enjoy playing the game. I'm sorry this is a little bit dark. It's a shame I can't get a bit more light on it. Maybe I can. Hang on. What I'll do is I'm gonna update my lighting rig with even more. Here we go. We're gonna add a little whoop, bit of extra light. How does that look? Awful. Ah, it reflects off the book and makes that water shell effect. That's cool. That doesn't really help. That doesn't really help at all. That's why you pay for lighting, people. That's why you pay for lighting. Do what you're good at. Exactly. So today I'm going to prep a game from my mind. Hence why there is no module up at the back of the screen as there would normally be on these prep sessions. Because this week we are prepping Bombing Mission. Now, this one is heavily influenced by the classic game Final Fantasy VII, which I occasionally play on stream. It's probably one of my favorite parts of the whole game. Probably one of my favorite parts of the whole game. Let's just say hi to Aris, because she hasn't got any speakers. So hi, Aris. So, as always, I prep my streams in a 3-hour slot. Now, we don't put any breaks into our one-shot modules, mainly because with new players, you never know what they're going to prefer, and I, as a DM, I like to just build and build and build and build and build. So, we're going to go intro first. We're going to go encounter 1, encounter 2, encounter 3, encounter 4, encounter 5, and you guessed it, outros. Now, if you've seen my streams before, you'll know that I always do this. I leave half an hour per encounter, and then I will... The whole thing, obviously, this is just a plan, and if any of you have ever made battle plans or anything like that, you will know that the plan is only good until the first arrow flies, okay? And it's exactly the same with D&D prep, or any other TTRPG prep for that matter. The module is only good until it hits the players. As soon as players get hold of it, they can destroy anything. They are a force to be reckoned with. So, we make all these plans in the knowledge that everything could turn on a halfpenny. So what do we do? First of all, for this intro, we're not going to start them off in a bar or meeting whimsically on the road and easing them gently into the one shot. No. We're going to start fast and hard. They've already been conscripted into a group to perform a mission. They are essentially eco-terrorists. They've been.
Looks like we got a new friend.
Hey, Spud, welcome. Thank you for that. Thank you for that host. They're essentially an eco-terrorist group, and they have been hired to bomb a reactor. Sound familiar? Except it's not going to be a bomb. That is something I'm not going to leave in. It's going to be an EMP. They've been hired to rig an EMP to a reactor to put the city into disarray for a prolonged period of time. That is what we're going to tell them. However, we know that really it is a bomb. They're being sent to rig a bomb up, okay? Because there's layers to this. There was always going to be layers to this. So your encounter 1 is getting to the bomb. Okay, so it's going to be half an hour of me literally making up hurdles for them to cross. And this also gives me a good chance to... it's also a good chance for me to gauge where their skills are. So the first encounter is all about me figuring out what their characters can do. So the first thing we do is give them a simple, oh, you're climbing down a ladder, the ladder's broken check. Okay, and then see how they handle it. Some of them will have spider climb and they'll climb down the walls. Others of them will find other weird and wonderful ways to get around this. But it's literally going to be half an hour of me making up obstacles, getting to the reactor. Oh, I haven't put times in either. So I always put times on my intros. So my intro will start at 6 PM. We will then be going... 6:15 will be on our encounter 1, 6:45, 7:15, 7:45, 8:15, outros at 8:45. So this gives us 15 minutes to do our intro, half an hour for each encounter, and then 15 minutes to wrap up at the end. Should work just fine, right? This one works particularly well because I use things like real-life timers to keep it on track, and also I do things like, I call it half an hour of just getting to a reactor, where I just make up challenges and see how they navigate them, you know? It's good fun. I really like this as well, by the way. I think I'm going to use this music later on. I was just testing it out. It's quite a new one from Tabletop Audio. I should put that in chat. This one is called... It's in Tabletop Audio, and it is called Nostromo. So do check that out. This uses long-haired party member as a rope. Exactly, Nagabert, exactly. They will find weird and wonderful ways to get to the reactor. So, I'm going to test them out. I'm going to feel it out and see if I can even maybe get them to use up a few spell slots, you know? Name of the game. Try and get them to start wearing things down. Right. At the reactor. At the reactor. It's protected. So, there's going to be some sort of warrior standing at the reactor, defending it. Very, very much like one of our favourite games. To the point that I even put in, there's a nice little Easter egg that I usually put in at this point, where the protector, it'll raise its tail up, and if they attack it while its tail's raised, they'll get attacked, which is a nice little reference for people who are fans of Final Fantasy VII, saying, oh yeah, it's like the thing. Yeah, people who've played get it straight away. People who have never played, they're like, what? Like, you know? So, yeah. It's protected. It's going to be protected by a large robot. I'll maybe make a stat block for that later. I don't do you know what? I might not even make a stat block. I've been doing a lot of stat blocks and stuff recently, but I actually prefer as a DM to just let people hit things until it feels natural that it should fall. You know, it's a much better way, I think, to keep the tension going in combat is to make is to first of all not have a defined stat block. I hate that. But just when things start to feel like they're going flat, change things up. So when they've had a couple of rounds of combat and they're starting to get bored now, well, I'm just going to use slash again. That's when I'm like, right, okay, well, the tail comes up, and if the tail comes up, then that's when they need to slash it, you know, and when they need to not slash it, and then suddenly things change up. It'll suddenly, when its tail's up, it'll have a reaction every turn, you know, where it can do massive damage to the entire party, etc., etc., etc. Very much getting the feel of this. Hey, Spud, wait, what are you wait-whatting? Children of the Atom worship the generator and protect. That's a Fallout reference, right? So about to say you have a certain book that has lots of robot stats in it you could use, Granicus. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But no, I'm going to leave it more improv. Like I said, going back to my roots. Improv the hell out of this shit. At the reactor, it's protected, giant scorpion thing. Now this combat, I expect, could take a couple of rounds, but here's the funny thing. How do you stop yourself from putting in too much scenario detail stuff? I don't. I just, you know, generally players will feel more immersed the more you give them, and they'll feel more like part of the game if it's more detailed. So you can never give too much. However, if you feel like you're waffling, generally keep an eye on people in the stream. If they're looking bored, maybe time to move on. If they're looking keen, if you can see them leaning forward, eyes actively engaged, maybe time not to move on. One of my tells is, if I see someone looking down, possibly at a phone or other thing, maybe their character sheet, trying to figure things out, I'm thinking, right, time to hit them. Time to hit them. Hit them with something. Hit them with something. No stats, that seems a bit unfair. Well, Tater, that's the beauty of it. Remember, it's not the DM versus the players. We're all here to tell a story. So I'm not using no stats to make it overpowered. I use no stats to keep it balanced. Because the other problem you have, well, even when you have stats, you put them on a slider, right? If you go into an encounter and your stats, you suddenly realize, because the CR test is crap. Let's be honest. When has a CR ever felt right for a group? When I was using modules, I started throwing level 9 and 10 modules at my level 7 characters because they were just walking it all too easily. And even when it came to the level 10 modules, they were still winning. So the CRs, they don't mean a damn thing to me. You guys, I wasn't calling any of you out, I promise. I promise I wasn't calling any of you out. It's a cue for me. If I see people looking around, like new players, honestly, new players, I don't look at you at all until you've done like 3 games. Because new players are nervous. You're gonna be looking everywhere. Okay, that's the whole point of the academy, is to get you a few games under your belt so that your confidence comes up and we can start seeing how you really play rather than how you nervously react. But yeah, stats, you put them on a slider anyway. If things are too hard, you slide things down. And if things are too easy, you slide things up all the time. Everything should be fluid. So really, by not planning any stats, I just take that to the maximum. I just feel out my players. And there's no stats, there's no slider. I just make it feel right, you know? That's how I do it. And it also gets you away from this idea that there is a set amount of hit points. Like, oh, well, once we've hit 150, that is the time that things go down. No. The person in the round before could do a critical hit, double like hit, fantastic move, does 100 points of damage to this creature. And this creature's like, no, I will stand resilient on 149 hit points lost. I've only got 1 HP. I am living. And then the next person comes up and flicks it and it goes down. And the person who just did like 100 points of damage is like, really? Really? Save, like, modify your hit points to make things feel epic. That's how you do it, okay? And modify your stats so things feel epic. And I'll just pick an AC at the time, you know? Maybe 18 or something, you know, something fun. But all of this is kind of tertiary anyway, because once we get to 7 o'clock, halfway through this encounter, okay, we're going to get an NPC to rig the bomb. And we'll start a timer. I like to start out monsters with abilities without damage or HP. Exactly, right? Because then you can gauge it. You can look at your players and be like, well... Yes, exactly. Vecna, tweet with Vecna, Justin understands. Which is why, by the way, The Dark Matter is such an interesting and good book to use. You should check it out now. Available at all good Baccarates. Go and check that out, guys. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. I don't know what a Vietnamese coffee is, but it sounds amazing. Condensed milk and espresso. I'd be up for that. So, we rigged the bomb. The bomb has 45 minutes on it. Here's the fun thing. That's a real timer. So, by 7:45, the bomb's going to go off. Hey, Space Pirate Games, welcome in. So by 7:45, the bomb's going to go off. So now, they've got 45 minutes to wrap up the combat, okay? And get out, going back past all of the challenges that we put up here. Which also means it matters how they left them challenges. If they took the time to repair the ladder, getting out's going to be easy, you know? If they didn't, if they used all their fancy stuff and they don't have that anymore, it's going to be hard to get out. It adds to the fun. Also, alarms are going to start sounding. So from 7:15, alarms. There's going to be people running to help. No, not people. Robots running to help. What else are we gonna have? They need to escape, essentially. Escape. So they've got half an hour. Well, they've got 45 minutes to both deal with the robot, if they're going to, and then escape. Okay? And all of the challenges are going to be going down hills. They're going to be climbing down a ladder. They're going to be going across a gorge. They're going to be going down a pipeline. None of it's going to be up on the way down, so it's all uphill on the way out, which makes things harder. Next, 7:45, bomb explodes. Guess what? It wasn't an EMP. Just got done killing Gilgamesh with a level 56 party in Final Fantasy 12, so I see what you mean. The guide said level 60 minimum, but whenever my party, the level they said it should be too easy. I did a ton of hunts, 10 or more levels less than the level I should have been to make it challenging, so I get what you mean. Yeah, that's exactly it. It wasn't an EMP! So, they still need to they need to get out of the city. Get out of the city. And you know what? I might put a warning in this one. I'm gonna warn the players that it's gonna have eco-terrorist themes and a chance, and there may be a chance of innocent lives being lost. Hey, Daddy Sheepdog, welcome in. Get out of the city. Train leaves in 5 minutes. Okay, now we do this individually. Split up. Meet at the train in 5 minutes. Each person gets an IRL 5-minute real timer. to see how they get to the train. Hey, Scrat, you have no body? No, I have a body. Look, it's just got an Academy logo on it. It's just a little dark. I'm wearing black. I don't normally wear black on stream, but this is an Academy hoodie and it's really nice and comfy. Final Fantasy VII, my absolute favourite. So many childhood memories. Mine too. I might even play some of that later on. I miss Final Fantasy VII. I was like playing it the other day and I still miss Final Fantasy VII. So now they get on the train. However, things are going to keep going bad. So what I normally do is... what's going to happen? What's going to happen? The EMP is going to explode. It wasn't an EMP. It was actually a bomb. They've been framed, okay? So, depending on how things are going to go, power's going to be out. The trains will still be running. How you doing anyways, mate? I wanted to message you, but you always seem so busy. I'm not so busy, I'm just streaming all the time. Message me. I at least catch up about a week later. That seems to be my thing at the minute. I at least catch up at the weekend. So, like, all the people that messaged me previously, I've messaged all of you, I think, this weekend. So, if you're sitting there thinking Scrat hasn't messaged me, it's probably that I've lost you. Please send me another message. Just bump me. I think it was Tater who bumped me regularly. Tater did exactly the right thing. Trains can't run because level crossing failures have caused crashes. Yeah, that's the sort of thing I'm thinking of, but I'm thinking bigger. I'm thinking like, I'm thinking people are in a panic. People are panicking. Maybe the train comes off the rails. Derails. This is the last half an hour, so it's going to be very much question marks because I have a time turner, Daddy. I have a time turner. I always bump you because I like getting in games. It's exactly the right thing to do. Just keep on messaging me. I'll get you a game. I'll get you a game. We're in the last half an hour now, so the things that they do in the stream, really, I'm just putting ideas down for if it's a bit of a bland, because obviously sometimes you get new players, sometimes they can be a bit nervous, they don't bring all their backstory with them. What I'm going to do is encourage them all to message me with backstory. I'm going to be doing that with them. But this is really ideas for if they haven't got anything, if they're just like looking to the NPCs like, well, what's next? Then the train derails, almost certainly the government uses them as a rallying cry. And the plan doesn't work. They were set up. It's gonna be a fun time. Can you have an NPC named Draco Storm? Well, Ken, it depends. Did you submit a clip to RPGN and did it get played? Because I do believe the clips were RPGN went live yesterday. I'm yet to see. I should message Kiana actually and see if see who submitted them clips. But we do have 2 NPCs from people who we should have messages from 2 people to create NPCs after, thanks to RPGN, because we had 2 clips show. I know we had 2 clips show, but I don't know who did it. Who done it? Was it a government set up in the first place? Maybe. You know, they're gonna definitely use it that way. What is this prep for, by the way? This is prep for our midweek modules Wednesday stream. This is a module that I sort of created to rip the hell out of Final Fantasy VII years ago. Or months ago at least. I was doing it way before I was full-time. I've run it twice. Both times it's been very exciting. You've got real-life timers. You have to make real decisions all the time. It gets intense, okay? It gets intense. I'm bringing my best to the table. What else have we got? We've got some NPCs. So the first one's going to be Garrett. Garrett is my standard go-to NPC. Garrett is, he's eco-terrorist through and through. Angry man. Hates the government. Always talks like this. Always. It's because of the government. Goddamn government. They're messing things up for the planet. I guess the end depends on whether the players want to run or get revenge for the setup. Well, yeah, I mean, it leads on to a campaign. This thing, I've had, I've run it twice, and it's never led on to a campaign, but I mean, it could do. It's a good setup to start a campaign. And if you guys want to use my ideas as well, feel free to. I don't have any, like, copyright on that. Go nuts, okay? I'd love to hear about your games where you play my bombing mission. That'd be great. One of the things that pleases me most is when people message me saying, hey, thanks for that game. Since then, I've set up a game with these people that have also been on your show, and we're all playing together. I had one of those recently, and I was just like, so snuggly. So snuggly. It was great. Yeah. Angry Man, he hates the government. Who else have we got? We'll have Felicia, who is the tech expert. That's probably enough. With 5 players and a tech expert, that'd be nuts. Okay, so let's get some music going. This I like. This I like for the tense like startup bit. So hang on, let's just split this in 2. Let's bring over tabletop audio. So this one's called Nostromo. It's one of their newer tracks. Should be right at the bottom, I think, the newer tracks. Yeah. So there we go. That one's called Nostromo. We'll put that in the game, most definitely. What will I call it, though? I will call it, Tense Reactor. Just because I know then that it's going to be the Tense Reactor scene. Do I need anything else? Let's look for something else. Maybe something a little... What's Metropolis Fanfare sound like? Bit too heroesy, isn't it? Straight away, it's a bit too heroesy. This is casting a lot of shadow on me. Might be able to see me, but not really. It's too heroesy. However, it does give me a good idea for another one of my campaigns, which I've got burbling around my brain. Sort of inspired by Greg, actually. I might need to speak to Greg. Far too heroesy. You are so good at concerning your info and prep to bullet points. I'm currently looking for paper for the upcoming sessions. This is the perfect size for a 3-hour one-shot. If you've got more than this, I would say you're doing too much. I do lean towards the improv side of things, though. So, you know. Lunar Outpost, that might strangely work. So, like, if we close our eyes, we're thinking about a reactor. Maybe some magic. It's gonna be a magical reactor, you know? Like a magical combustion engine. Bit too spacey. I would love to run a game with you, Scaricus. Send me a DM. Send me a DM. I'll get you another game anytime. Mechanical dungeon, maybe. My fingers are itching for one. Alice is a genius. Where I can do improv really well, Alice Alice just comes in with these amazing like storylines from out of nowhere. If you guys aren't watching Eden, Argo, and Eberron, what are you doing? Probably some of the best shows we've got on at the minute. All Alice. She's amazing. I'd love to DM on an academy day sometime. Do
Looks
it.
like we
Come
got a new
along.
friend.
Isra, oh hi. Welcome. I can layer this up. It's not as industrial as I would like, but I can layer it up and make it sound more industrial. Morning, Solomon! Dungeon. There we go. I can layer that up with other stuff. We might want it something a bit more magic-y. Ooh, steampunk airship, that might work. Have a listen to you. Too windy. That's my initial thoughts, too windy. The Age of Steam, maybe? Oh, this would be good. This would be good for at the end when we get to the train station, right? Oh, I'm clicking the wrong ad. The Age of Steam. Is that up or down from here, I wonder? Age of Steam, there it is. Lovely. Do we need any more? We don't need that sort of thing. Maybe a bit of industrial shipyard might work. Too watery. Orbital platform, maybe? Shameless plug from Ken. You can shamelessly plug things, that's fine. Oh, what does Orient Express sound like? Strangers on a Train, let's listen to that one. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Let's listen to it a little bit more, but I like that. What do we got in the middle here? Oh, that's going to be perfect, isn't it? That's going to be absolutely perfect. Strangers on a Train we are looking for. Okay. Dome City Centre. That's another perfect one. That's another perfect one. Permission to shamelessly plug? I'll shamelessly plug for you, Twitter. There you go. Starship Bridge, maybe? I'm thinking more in the reactor at the minute. I've got a lot for the train at the end. I've got a lot for the train station. I've got the reactor is protected. We need some battle music for that. But I'll layer that up. I'll use Incompetech for that. And getting to the reactor. This isn't good. Starship Bridge isn't any good. For this one. City and the city. Hey, runaway robot, welcome. I don't like that. Siren. The siren's what put me off. Up until I heard the siren, I was thinking, yeah, maybe. Alien Nightclub. the right mood. Want to come and see how you do things here? Yeah, you know, I do things. There's planning sometimes. Ooh, burritos tonight. I'm excited. You know what? That might layer up, actually. This might layer up. Here's my thinking. Here's my thinking. If I layer that up with Dungeon 2... Where are you? Alien Machine Shop. So here's my thoughts. My thoughts are that I can layer that up with this one, which I thought was quite plain. You know, we've got that sort of mechanical stuff. And I can layer it up with this Alien Machine Shop. Make it a bit more... Hey, Velveteen's in chat, welcome! See, now we've got a sort of like technological twist to it as well. Yeah? This is almost certainly their getting down to it music. So we'll put these at the top. This is them approaching the reactor. Okay? I might even do it. I might go crazy this time. I might go reactor approach. And then this is more tense, right? Scrat has always got openings for games. It's true. I'm still filling up Christmas time. Oh, so I could use this on the build-up. Oh, hang on. Yeah. This is going to be part of the boss fight. So we're going to add a playlist called The Reactor. Because even though there's music in this, I can build this up too. Next we'll add another playlist. We'll call this one City. And we'll add another one called Station. And we'll add another one called Train. Okay? And then what we do is we take the Age of Steam, which is going to be the station. Put that in the station file. We're going to take Strangers on the Train and put that on the train. And then we have Dome City Center, which we're going to put down as the city. Got a split. Roast dinner is calling. Sounds amazing, Roast Giant. I'll do the 23rd, then maybe he'll want me back. Do the 23rd, then message me straight away and I'll get you in another game, because honestly, I always say you can't really tell how a player is after their first streamed game. If you've done streamed games before, excellent. Maybe I will get an idea, but honestly, most first streamed games, I'm not going to judge you too hard at all, because it's your first game, you're going to be nervous. So I'll give you 2 or 3 games, wait until you settle down a little bit, and then see how you go. And, you know, some people take longer to settle down than others. Anyway, we've got some background music for each section now. So it's time, I think, to head over to Incompetech and go and find some layering music. Because Incompetech is much better for... Tabletop audio is very, very good for this background feelsy music, the ambiance. Whereas Incompetech... This is where I find my big music. And here, by the way, as well, is the Nightbot. You can see what all the titles are, where they've come from, and the license we're using. And you can use them yourselves. They are free to use for like streaming and such, to a certain extent. Always check your Always check your TOCs before you do things. But Incompetech. So, laser pack, is that new? I always forget how loud Chrome is compared to every other application. So, excuse me for a second while I just quickly turn Chrome down whilst we use the there we go. Sorry. Just seems to come out at like maximum volume. Like YouTube and everything comes out quietly, but in Incompetech, watch your ears. Always reduce the volume before you go to Incompetech. There you go. That's still really loud. Probably is new, but it's nothing like what I want. Okay, so I already know one track that I want. I can't remember what it's called, but I'll know it when I see it. And it's none of them. Maybe get rid of the unnerving. I think that's it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The nice thing about Incompetech and Roll20 as well is you can search using keywords. This is going to go into our build up. Let's see. Searching by fields. We want intense. We've got the suspense. How does this go all the way through? Yeah, builds that sort of. How do we end? Right. So now we want epic. We don't want suspense anymore. We do possibly want action. Have a look. Killers is one apparently. Oh me, oh my. This sounds to me a lot like a boss fight. This one is called Killers. Now don't lose that tension. Keep that tension up for me. Come on. Yeah. Oh yeah, I love it. Okay, let's just wind forward through it and see what it's like. Sounds like it's going to loop nicely as well. Yeah, okay, we're doing it. Add a track. Killers. Okay, we're going to go grab Killers. We're going to put that in the reactor. Whoa! That's what you get for balancing your cam on a book with a mouse wire behind it. Has it gone out of focus? You guys can still just about see. Can't read my writing anyway. Anyway, the Killers, it's in there. That's going to be our boss fight music. What do we need next? So we also need some city. Like getting through the city, we just need sort of like chase music. So we don't want epic anymore. We don't really want. We want intense. We don't want action. We want running, driving maybe. Unnerving, somber, unnerving maybe. Have a little look at that. Club Diver, not so much. Noise Attack, I know that one. It's a good track, but not in this sense. Fades in quietly. Oh! Oh! Sounds a lot like Runaway music to me, especially being followed by a militant city. This sounds great. I'm now really nervous about that book falling over again. Plans in motion. Oh, it doesn't look like plans in motion's on there. No way. Oh no, nightmare. Nightmare. Can't have it. That was perfect. This could work as well, though. Yeah, that'll work. Running away. And when they get to the station, we want things to calm down a little bit. So we don't want the driving anymore. We maybe don't want it to turn intense or unnerving. Now we want... They think they've got away, so let's have something maybe... let's see. So what have we got? We've got the bomb explodes, time flies split up. People are panicking, the train derails, things like that. So at the station, we want maybe something. Oh, okay. Well, there's only 2 calm tracks. I don't think that's one of them. Maybe calming instead of calm. Calm but dark. Maybe a little bit mysterious. I've accidentally stumbled across a track, I think, for the last section. When they realise they've been betrayed. You know? Oh yeah. Yeah, let's use it. So, anomaly. And we're going to put that up in the train section. We're still looking for something though for the actual train station. No, it's too sad. Too hype. Fades in softly. Maybe we'll get rid of the calming. We'll stay dark and mysterious. We'll go unnerving maybe. Keep him on the back foot. Day of Chaos. Oh no. Evening of Chaos. I have a feeling the Chaos ones are all horror. Yep, they're all horror. Echoes of Time. Bent and Broken, what's this? These are all horror, okay. We don't necessarily want a horror. Future Gladiator movie. Another big battle one. It's got that slight bit of whimsy. Keeps the base from the reactor though. I think I like that. With the pauses as well, that'll work. Okay, so we put that one in the station. Okay, so here's where we are. We start off in the dungeon, okay? We're explaining things. They're standing outside the dungeon. They're an eco-terrorist boot. They've been hired to bomb the reactor. Oh, I turned the sound right down, didn't I? Because of Twitch. There we go. They're standing in the reactor. They've been hired to do things. They're all good. And then they see the reactor for the first time. When they see the reactor, that's when we bring this in. We're going to bring that in louder than everything else. That overrides everything. And this is going to build tension and everything. I could use some tense music to use after this. I only really want to use this big intro once, you know? So maybe I could use, not dangerous, but another one of them suspenseful action ones. Hey, and Wills, thanks for the cheer. Welcome. How you doing? Action, maybe suspenseful. Anyway, that's our intro sorted. We'll leave them two running. In fact, we'll leave them two running whilst I'm listening to these, because that'll work. Oh, except I'm going to have to turn the sound right down again. Okay. Okay. Well, we're not going to hit, but still. Let's go for Rhino's theme first of all. Not so good. Prelude in action. Too deep. I wanted to match the tempo of that other one. Nah, too much, too much. Love this track, but no. Okay. I like the brass. I like the brass. I like the brass a lot. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. There we go. Chuck that in there as well. In there as well. So here's what we've got. We've got our dungeon sounds there. We've got our big intro there. If we retweet module prep enough, does Scrat have to retweet himself? That what Magic Surge himself? I guess so. How are we doing on the old? What is that? Is this telling me that we're doing well on the old retweets? Ah, 7 retweets. Thanks, you guys. Oh, and there's tons of messages going on over there as well. But yeah, this is going to be an awesome intro. This is going to be awesome. Hans just getting in on exactly the same thing. Yeah, yeah. Oh, tons of messages as well, you guys. I'll get back to you all after this when we finish stream. Anyway, this sounds good, right? We've got this intensity here. Let's keep this intensity in mind as I pause it. So keep that intensity in mind, and then when that track is finished, we bring this one in. It ends on a boom. So this one will then fade in softly afterwards, a couple of moments later. Need to bring the volume up a little bit as well, I think. As they're navigating all the little different things down. That's going to work great. That's going to work just great. Now here's the next question though. Do I layer Nostromo or do I play it by itself? Ooh, sounds like I can... Sounds like I can probably layer it up. Maybe it's slightly louder. There we go. Now we're cooking with charcoal, right? And then they find the boss. Yeah, they do. Oh, that's going to be intense. Okay, but now getting back out. They get back out. Maybe they have that running while they're getting back out even. Because they may not be able to beat the boss. They might have to run because of the real timer. Anyway, once that is done, we get back outside. Okay, we get back outside and now they are in the city. Yeah, that's the wrong tweet. Whoops. Here you go. Look, this is the one. This is the one. That's for our Monster Hearts game. Whoops. So we're in the city. I can't hear the city at all. I don't think it's played. Yeah, man. Roll20 does this sometimes. Let's try a refresh. Sometimes it does it. I do hate it though, because especially midstream, when I do that refresh, not only does it reset the music and everything, it also means that where I normally pop out my chat window like this, I normally pop out the window so I can capture it easily on stream. It gets rid of that. It just wipes it out. Now it's working. Okay, so now they're in the city center, and he says, "Well, we need to run." I mean, I'll roll it if you guys want to see me roll it. I mean, 54. Closest foe nearest to player combusts. Somewhere in the world, one of my mortal enemies has just died. It's not very nice. That's not very nice. Maybe not dies. They just catch fire. They just catch fire. Just a bit of mild peril. Some 3rd degree burns. They'll be alright. They'll live. Probably part of their arc where we actually go on and become best friends. Okay, you're in the city. He says, right, we need to get the train in 5 minutes. We all need to split up though. We can't risk all being caught together. That's when the dangerous music comes in. Make your way through that city centre. Maybe I'll turn it down a little bit. Then you can hear the city more. You just got that building tension in the background. It's just that nagging at the back of your brain. You need to get to the train. 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 And then finally they get to the train station. They can hear it. You can hear it in the distance. And then we're at the train station. Sitting on the train. Waiting for the news, thinking they've got away with it. And last but most certainly not least, we have them actually on the train. That's when we break the news that they were used. I think actually be coming a little under as well. There's a sad undertone to the news being broken. You know? Like, where these are obviously forefront things because the boss is important and stuff, you want these to be nagging back of the mind things. Perfect. Well, that's that module planned. Ugh. Loves the planet. Perhaps a mole. Who knows? Yeah. So guys, hanging in chat. Oh hey KTRD. We use them right here. We use Tabletop Audio and Incompetech, both of which are available through Roll20. You can use their search engines to put the music in straight easy. Yeah. So that should be an awesome, that should be a cool little, that should be a cool one shot. No, not Roll20.net, what are you doing? That's not what I put. Let's go for Metropolis Fanfare, maybe. Put that on the background. So, next up, I think it could be cool to start designing some characters. I don't actually have modules for him yet, but fortunately, because I'm a subscriber, if I create them and put them in my character vault... Also, it's like a Roll20 add-on? Yeah, it's a Roll20 add-on. If I go and put them in my character vault somewhere, then I can preferably a game I've got control of. Could use Shadows in the Mist. No, that's wrong tile. Scratch test game. I do hope you don't mind, Justin, but I'm going to be displaying elements from the Dark Matter Handbook on screen. These character sheets are... Good as kid, I do can. Oh, my OC. What a hero. Incompetech, I do like some of the music for that site. It's a great site. It's a great site. It's all about building. All about building music on top of each other, I find, though. If you're just going to use one site, you're limiting yourself, essentially. I need to teach my PC that that is not the... It's not the primary screen to open things. Dark Matter, there you are. Ah, no, hang a minute. Where did I download the alpha to? I know I downloaded the alpha to somewhere. Oh god, my downloads folder's getting big. Anytime you click on the downloads folder and it says working on it, that's an issue. This is why I move things into... This is why I organize things. Looks like downloads is going to be due in organization soon. Let's see. There it is. Right, let's move you and you over into rulebook, shall we? There we go. So I'm going to be building a character for next season's game of Dark Matter. I already know what I want to make, so it's going to be fun. We're going to edit the sheet directly for this. I'll use rolling options as well. This one's actually going to be reasonably optimized. Where last season I made Blister, and Blister, you know, didn't do so well. He didn't do so well at school. Well, this character, Beetwoot is going to be a different thing altogether. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is compare this to the PHB and make things work. How's the sound level for you guys? Is it good for you? Oh my days, look at all these backers. Okay, so the first thing we want to look up, I know I want to be a Vect. I know I want to be a Vect. Well, I've called myself Beetwoot. Cool. I'll just turn myself down a little bit then. It's a little bit loud for me. No, I don't want to go into coalitions. I want to go to the Vect. There we go. Ah. Uh-huh. Oh, this isn't where their stats are? What am I looking at here? The summary? Chapter 1, races the verse. Chapter 2, races, so I want to page 39. There we go. That's why content pages are added, people. Evolved golems. It's alright, Justin, I'm there. Calm you, chill your boots, it's alright. So my ability score is going to increase by 2. So the first thing it looks like I need to do, really, is roll some stats, right? So let's tell you what, let's pop this out, put that on the left, and then we'll go and grab the roll 20, and we'll just stick that on top of it, like there, for now. Whoops, sorry, punch the mic. It's because my keyboard's sitting right under my mic. Alright, so now we want... I'm going to roll 4d6, drop 1. 6. Oh, boom. Okay, cool. So now I want him to be like a gunslinger, so I'm probably going to want him to have high dexterity. Yeah, so I'm going to have the high dexterity. Then, what else do we want? Do we want him to have strength? No, I've got a feeling he's going to be a fast bot, so let's put his next highest stat in intelligence. Oh, his next highest stat is a 14 in intelligence. Charisma, I think, will be his lowest stat. Being unable to talk makes it bad. My stream delay with this stream is 10 seconds at the moment, so not too bad. That's strange. Stream delay, I wonder if I've got any of them special options or anything I need to activate now. I wonder. But he is going to be reasonably wise. We'll put one of our 12s in wise. Constitution and strength. I think we'll make him a weak robot, but we'll make him constitutional. Cool. Then we add our things. So we've got a constitution is sorted there by 2. Reconfigure ability score increase. One ability score of your choice increases by 1. You can change your selection whenever you finish a long rest. Oh, cool. You can't increase constitution using the straight, and you can't increase any ability score over 20. Cool. So I'm going to increase his dex by 1 for now. I'm going to make a note of that as well. Damn it. Chuck you over there for now. There we go. Oh, that's always the worst. Copying and pasting from PDFs. Whoops, didn't even want that. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Age. You can exist indefinitely. They get insane. Ooh. Wi-Fi, oh god, never watch on Wi-Fi. Because the day on Wi-Fi can get really bad sometimes. Alignment, I don't believe in alignments, really. Generally vector lawful. I'll go for logical. They're going to have an alignment. I think it might be based on Asimov's 3 laws. So now we get into the meat of it. So there's 30 feet walking speed, thermal sight, fog. Cool. So we have thermal sight. You're in the way now, Roll20. Go over there. Thermal sight. Penetrates them through. Maybe not through. There we go, cool. Blocked by a 1-inch barrier, really sounds cool. Even though you were constructed, you are a living creature. You're immune to non-magical diseases. You do not need to eat, drink, or breathe, but you can ingest food and drink if you wish. You have advantage on saving throws you make against exhaustion. Cool. Instead of sleeping, you enact 4 hours. So I'm an elf, basically. You do not dream of this state. You are fully aware of your surroundings and notice approaching enemies. However, you can still be placed in a torpor by sleep-inducing magics, so not an elf. Construct autonomy. Even though you're constructed in future. Okay, so whir is 1, immune 2. You do not drink all. Wish. You have make, exhaustion, 4 are approaching B magic. Cool. Do you only read the other chat though? Huh? I don't know what you're talking about right now. Inflexible mind. Your mechanical mind is inherently logical and not easily swayed. You have advantage on saving throws against being charmed. Cool. I mean, you missed the other chat above? Well, yeah, I don't read out everything. Oh, you can turn on setting later to stop delay to around 3 seconds. Eh. Cool. Name Inflexible Mind. Originally mechanical, inherently logical on. There we go. Embedded armor. You can install special armor plating directly onto your body. This embedded armor counts as a construct graph installed on the external slot. The rules of the construct graphs are explained in the equipment chapter. At first level, you choose one of the following types of embedded armor, though you can install different other types if you acquire them in the world. Cool. So we've got embedded armor. And lots to delete here. So we've got armor. Armor again. I'm going to make it British as well because I'm that kind of guy. External slot. The rules of the contract graphs are explained in the equipment chapter at first level of if you acquire them if you composite plating your armor class equals 13 plus your dexterity modifier. Juggernaut plating your armor class equals 16. You can't wear conventional armor while you have this graph installed. You can only install this graph when you are proficient with heavy armor. Oops. Oh. Embedded armor like a Warforged. Yes, indeed. I think I'll probably go for the velocity plating. So I'm gonna increase my speed by 5. And I'm gonna make sure that my armor is indeed armor. I've moved it all around again, I think. Armor class, automatic, custom. 13 plus dex. Nice. Languages, you can read and write common. Excellent. So there we are. That is the Vect class set up, ready for me to play. Interesting. No skills for the Vect, which I guess makes sense as I'd learn them on the way. So next up, I want to go and find the Gunslinger class. Oh hi, Johnston. Is the Gunslinger class not in here? Good. First battle, trip over a log and fall off a cliff. We'll probably get away with it, you know. Not being in space and stuff. I'll just float for a bit. Don't need to breathe. Gunslinger is in a different book. Okay. See you later, Alpha. Let's go and find the Gunslinger. Complete Gunslinger. Nice. Okay, so class features. We have hit dice 1d8 per character level. Yeah, it's going to be a space campaign. This is the Dark Matter expansion that we are using. It's an expansion on 5e. Go and check it out. It's about D&D in space, essentially. 1d8, 8 plus your constitution modifier. So my constitution modifier is currently 2, so we'll have 10 to begin. 10 to begin, and then we'll roll up a couple of hit dice. I haven't set a hit dice. Right. Okay, so Gunslinger. What are we similar to? Do you know, Justin, can you tell me quickly, because obviously Roll20 isn't going to have Gunslinger in here. Is it similar to Fighter? Where should I put it? Meanwhile, saving throws. Dexterity and charisma. That doesn't sound much like a... I don't think that sounds like a fighter at all. Careful, Turkex, because the Mage Hand Press Gunslinger is different to Matt Mercer's Gunslinger. Ranged Fighter Battlemaster. Interesting, because it's pre-selected for me strength and dexterity, so I'll just use fighter and change it. Dexterity and charisma are my saving throws. I meant mechanically. For example, what's a fighter's hit dice? A D10. Yeah, so no, that's no good. Let's try Ranger instead. It's a D10. Rogue? One of these has got to have a D8. There we go. Edmund! Oh, hi! Welcome, Edmund, and thank you so much for paying your term fees. Welcome. Ed, everyone, is my first subscriber. My first, the day that I got affiliate, Ed was my first subscriber. So there we go. It was 15 months ago now. Damn. Right, so the D8 works. Unfortunately, I'm not going to take that glorious 10. For shame. I'm going to roll 2 more now that I've found a class that works. So I take a whole 10 instead. So my starting hit points is indeed 20. Cool. Proficiencies in light armor. I'll chuck all of that stuff in, why not? Light armor. Weapons, simple firearms, martial firearms, cool. Yeah, this is going to be for next season, Ed. So I look forward to seeing how you do the Vect Gunslinger. It's going to be cool. So tools I get a gunsmithing kit and 1 type of gaming set. So gunsmithing. It's almost certainly got to be wisdom, isn't it? I'd say. No mods. And we also get a gaming set of one type of gaming set. I'll probably open up the alpha in a bit and have a look. I'll just leave it as gaming set for now. We'll come back to that. Equipment. You start with the following equipment in addition to the thing. Oh, I should have just left it open, shouldn't I? Let's go and get the rulebook open again. Alpha. Let's go down and find equipment. $107. equipment chapter. Cool. So, I almost need to split this twice now. So, scrolly. Leather armor with a long coat. I don't know if the leather armor adds to this or not, but yeah, Scrat did World Magic Surge himself. Somewhere in the world, one of my nearest foe has combusted. Sounds fun. By the way, no new gaming sets. Okay, we'll just go for dice. On brand. Leather armor with a long coat. Does the leather armor stack? I hope so. What we can actually do as well is if I close that and bring it back into here, then I can compendium drag, compendium drag. Let's look for the armors first. Armor. Since it's not there, I assume that a leather jacket is indeed just like a leather jacket. Go to page 115 for starting equipment replacements. It's fine. It's fine. Drag in, then change name. That's all I did. I was just wondering if the Vect, like, technically if you put a leather jacket on as well as its embedded armor, I'd think that would stack, but I'm not really bothered. So we've got the leather armor, we've got a dagger and a handgun plus 20 bullets. Or be a revolver and 10 bullets. Definitely want to take the revolver. Are the weapons in here? Firearms, there we go. Oh yeah, there we go. I've just realised, I've rolled it as if I'm level 3. I don't actually know that I am level 3. I can only do starting. Whoops. But at least I know my hit dice are right. Simple firearms. Handgun, flintlock, machine pistol, parlor gun, revolver. 2d6 piercing. Handgun, 2d4 piercing. No, I definitely want a handgun. Arasavad, thank you so much for the cheer! Welcome! You've watched so many ads? I'm not surprised! I guess you still have no speakers. Hmm. Yeah, his goal is going to be to get a Magnum. But he'll start off with a revolver. Damage 2d6. Now, I'm guessing these firearms don't have dexterity bonuses on them. Yeah, no. That'd be 2d6 piercing. Requires reload after 6 shots. You can start with a blaster. Meh. It's fine. I love the idea of a vector revolver. All mechanical and shit. Plus, I did a lot of, when I was making my old character Trick Shot, I did a lot of, detailed research into how to revolvers work, so I can use that quite a lot. Cool. All the way back up. This is why I prefer to hold books in my hands rather than having PDFs. You know, I could have just put a post-it note in there, just flicked back. Skills. 2 from animal handling, athletics, acrobatics, insight, intimidation, deception, perception, persuasion, and sleight of hand. Almost certainly, he's going to be a tricksy hand demon. I'm going to give him sleight of hand. And acrobatics. Beep boop. Beep beep. Beep boop. Talking of this though, if you're interested in the alpha up here, I'm giving away a copy when we hit our weekly goal up there. We've changed from monthly goals to weekly goals, and every time we hit our weekly goal, we'll give away some things. Any two-handed firearm that isn't heavy and 30 bullets or shells. Yeah, we'll take something. Let's take a... what have we got? Any two-handed firearm. That isn't heavy. He says, leaning over to get a closer look. Morning, Sheena! This music is Metropolis Fanfare by Tabletop Audio. Two-handed blitz cannon, two-handed concussion rifle. I quite like the look of the concussion rifle. Heavy, 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 heavy. Okay, so the rest are heavy. Have we got anything else down here? Is there anything cool down here? Any two-handed rifle. Blitz cannons there, the Blunderbuss! Concussion rifles down there as well. Gatling gun, that's heavy I guess, heavy. Harpoon gun, sounds awesome, but... Grenade launcher. Light cannon. I don't think grenade launcher is his thing. That's heavy, 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 heavy. A musket. That's tempting. A musket's tempting. You know, a musket is very tempting. Dry loading, misfire, two-handed. Pump shotgun. Wreck gun. Wreck gun. Revolving exothermic cannon. Operates on the same principle as a conventional blaster with the arcane battery hooked up to an aperture barrel and so forth. It mounts several blasters on a revolving cylinder, each firing in rapid succession. It is known for rhythmic booms of its fire and ability to fire almost immediately. So it's like a Gatling gun, right? A minigun. Oh, it's heavy, damn it. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Okay. One shot, one kill. Maybe. Okay. Let's look at the concussion rifle next. A series of arcane capacitors run in lengthless blaster, terminating the thick condenser that compresses its blast into a precise burst. Concussion rifle is especially deadly at long ranges. Its damage bypasses even the most emergently resistant armor. Ed, the Subfather, coming back in with all the subs! So, congratulations to KTRD, Modabjorn, Alpha Kid, Solibon, and Ninetailed. Each of you get a sub gifted by the Subfather Ed. That makes 57 subs he's gifted.
Wow, all this gold is for me?
Thank you so much.
Gold?
Oh, I might update some of my things as well, actually, on stream. I might change some of the stuff. I'm not sure I'm happy with the,
All this gold is for me?
thing. I might do something maybe like, well, thank you for paying your term fees. Now, sit down and prepare to learn. I didn't have my icon. Sub-gifter. So what was the last one we had? We had the Blitz Cannon. With its imposing rectangular muzzle, this brutalist blaster has a clear right and wrong end to be on. Pulling its trigger unleashes a torrent of lightning bolts in a wide, imprecise spray, making it extremely dangerous at point-blank range. Let's look at the musket. This long rifle was the most accurate firearm of its day, and was commonly carried by military men and civilians alike, often with a fixed bayonet. Do I want to go old school with this Vect? That could be quite ironic, you know? Like this high-tech Vect that just knows old school weapons, or do I want to go for the concussion rifle? Concussion rifle ignores armor. Yeah, let's do it. Go for the concussion rifle. Oops, that was the proficiency. Concussion. Rifle? Blaster? Rifle? Rifle. Attack plus a dex, proficient, 100 over 400, 120 over 360. Never actually understood what that means. I don't really care either, but I'll put it down. You know what I mean? Like, as a DM, I 120 over 360. Who even knows what that means? I guess that's his optimal range or something. I guess. Heads up. Oh yeah, fair enough. Whatever. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. 2d8, I believe. 2d8, and the damage type is thunder. Thunder. Thundercats. Ho! Yeah, that could work actually. That could really work. No, I'll leave that as thunder actually. And I'll put that down there. Then when I fire the concussion rifle, I've minimized that wherever it is. Only that was centered. Damn, look at that crossbow roll. 2F8. Whoops. So we got the revolver that does requires reload after 6 shots and does, that's an awful roll, but still 2d6 damage, and we've got the concussion rifle. And my best snake. I don't know Harry Potter that well, unfortunately. All I know is it's Alan Rickman. Alan Rickman. Cool, so that's the weapons sorted out. Now we were doing the rest of this stuff. An explorer's pack, one kit you're proficient with. Oh, it's got to be a gunsmithing kit, right? I'll go and find the gunsmithing kit in a minute. Fighting style! Akimbo Bullseye, you gain +2 bonus to ranged attack rolls you make using firearms. The weapon must have the sighted property or have a normal range of 80 feet or longer to gain this effect. This effect does not stack with the archery fighting style. Duelist, while you're wielding a firearm in one hand and nothing in the other, you make a ranged weapon attack and exceed target's AC by 5 or more, you deal an additional die of weapon damage. You can only use this ability once per round. Shotgunner, it's going to be Duelist or Bullseye. I like the idea of Bullseye actually. I'm just wondering how I'm going to put it in. Can I go to here maybe? Show global attack modifier field. +2. Okay, so 2 ranged only. Bullseye. Fighting style. There we go. And now, when I roll again... +2, beautiful. You can place any starting pack, sci-fi pack, or you can keep the old school stuff. We're flexible. I'm gonna go grab a gunsmithing kit. What I'm gonna do. Advantage on initiative rolls. Additionally, you can draw or start with 2 weapons when you roll initiative, and whenever you take an action on your turn. Cool. I don't know if there's a way to give initiative. Initiative advantage. I know it is a thing that's come up a few times though, so I reckon they might have to do it at some point. Yeah, I'm not seeing a advantage on initiative thing as such. I can't see the initiative style advantage. There it is. So I've got advantage on initiative as well. Huh. I wish it showed the 2 rolls on that. Oh well. I've got initiative anyway. I don't need to worry about that, I'll just roll it. I found it, Ed, thank you. Critical shot, 2nd level, your range fire attack score a critical hit on a roll of 19 or 20, starting at 9th level. Anyway, we can't do the next level stuff yet, but we can go and look at the gunsmithing kit. Okay, maybe it's in there here. I'm getting hungry, I might have to go and get some food soon. Magic items. Artifact. Not being I've gone too far yet. Character options. Blasters. Gnomish bullets. Weapon properties. Weapon proficiencies and special weapons. Armor. Gear. Gunsmithing kit there. Tools. Right. Huh. Oh, no, I just literally need to send it to you, Justin. Thank you for reminding me. I'll do it after this stream. Okay, so we've been told that we have proficiency with the gunsmithing kit. At the moment, I can't find the gunsmithing kit. Sniper rifle. What? What? I missed this one. What? Oh, it's heavy. That's why. No. No. I'll send the file across. I'll put it on Dropbox. Then we're into spells. How does armor stack to specify the Vec composite of plating and the leather armor? Good question. Let's go back to the Vec thing, which is on page 39. Have another look at that. So, embedded armor. You can install special armor plating direct onto your body. This embedded armor counts as a construct graph installed on the external slot. The rules of construct graphs are explained in the equipment chapter. Okay. The rules of the construct graphs are explained in the equipment chapter. Okay. So we go back down to the equipment chapter. I'm way past the equipment chapter. Right. Grafts. Construct graphs. Touching a graph for the first time requires laborious stress procedural and removing an original body part. This procedure takes an hour and requires a healer's kit, alchemist size knife. Vet components. Vet can replace sections of the bodies with a customized weapon or improve components with ease. The vet can install small construct graph within 10 minutes work. Requiring the vet to disable a part of its body, remove it and install the new component can be shown by body slots. Each graph takes up to one of the following body slots. You cannot have more than one graph in the same slot. For instance, blah blah blah. Cost. Can't buy conventional armor while I have this graph installed. Okay, what have I got? I've got the embedded armor. I decided to go for composite plating. Ah. Is it like mithril plating, maybe? Plus your dex modifier, it's similar. You can only install this graph if you're proficient with light armor. It doesn't say about stacking stacking armor and jackets by the look of it. We'll consider magical technology. Yeah. We're wondering, Justin, we're looking at the construct graphs where it says it explains about the vet components. It's leaving us a bit lacking. 5e armors don't stack though. Okay, so the construct graphs don't stack with the leather armor then is our clarification. Is that right? You have two AC options, you pick the better one. Okie dokie. That answers your question. Well, I think that is the, I think that's it then for that character. That is Beetroot Mage. You'll see him in January 2019. Be a lot of fun. Just go and chuck him in my character. No, I do hate that it's got to be full screen if you to see the full thing. There you go. Like if Tortle was a monk, yeah, it seems a little different though, you know? Like having metal plating under leather, you'd think the leather would absorb some of it. Cool. That's that done. Let's get rid of this for a second whilst I just check if there's anything you shouldn't see on my Streamlabs. Oh no, actually, hell with it. Let's go straight in and do some of those recording files. So, Audacity, the audacity of it. Okay. Yeah, okay, so follows. What have we got for followers at the minute? At the minute, party is not a verb. We don't want that. What do we want? Welcome to the academy, something like that. We could do that one in Fergus voice.
Welcome to the Squirticus Academy.
Or maybe a different voice, could do trick shot. Welcome to the Squirticus Academy. Blister. Welcome to the Squirticus Academy. Something else, maybe. Kelsamat. Welcome to the Squirticus Academy. Or perhaps good old Phyllis. Welcome to the Squirticus Academy. Kardak. Willkommen to the Squirticus Academy. We all want Steve to welcome us. This is the thing. Whenever I go back to a voice I haven't done for a while, I have to do like what I normally do is I normally mute whilst I think of like the trigger word. So like his was just like a laugh, like welcome to the Squirticus Academy. What do we think? Votes in chat. What would be good? What wouldn't get boring either? Theophilus is a good one. Can I do randomizer? I don't think I can. I think.
Let's party! Don't you dare use the word party as a verb in this shop!
I think it's just a matter of choosing one, unfortunately. Yeah, just a matter of choosing one. Lost sound? No, just lost the music, right? Worth noting, the armor graphs can't say you can't wear conventional armor on them as well. Yeah, the only reason I was confused, Justin, is because the only reason I was asking is because the Vect armor graph specifically, the embedded armor ones like dynamic plating or whatever the hell they're called, they weren't yeah, it only says on adamantium plating, and the Vect armor graphs aren't in there. It says that yeah, that's all it says. Your armor class equals 13 plus your dexterity modifier. Thank you, Eris. That could use a little bit of clarification. Okay, so welcome to the academy. Please take your seats. That'll do. Let's do that. Welcome to the academy. Please take your seats. Welcome to the academy. Please take your seats. Okay. Welcome to the academy. Please take your seats. Yeah, there's still a bit of hiss there. Sometimes doing a couple of passes fixes it. Welcome to the academy. Please take your seats. Much cleaner. There we go. And then we'll just amplify that a little bit. It's going to be loud for us, but it should make it normalized on the thing. Go a little bit. Up to 2 maybe? Maybe 1.6, that should work. It'll be loud. Welcome to the academy. Please take your seats. There we go. Done. Export as MP3. Not in the Patreon folder. Let's just chuck them here. This will do. We'll call that Theophilus. Welcome. And now the sounds will go and upload. Go this PC, documents, Audacity is in there somewhere. Really put these in like actual order. Order by? Oh, I miss good old order by. Sort by, there we go, name. Audacity, there it is. Let's just test the volume.
Let's party. Don't you dare use the word party as a verb in this shop.
Welcome to the academy. Please take your seats. Let's try remembering to save this time. Welcome to the academy. Please take your seats. That's not too loud. I might take it down just a little bit, just in case it becomes invasive, but I'll take it down just a little bit, that's fine. So subscriptions. Do I have resub message options? Yes, I do. I do have resub options. But I don't have options for different things. Alert variations. Add a variation with default setting. Oh, so I can add random things. Okay, so I could do that. Okay, so I could do a bunch. I could do something different, different accents and things. Okay, so let's do a bunch of them. So let's do a Fergus one.
Welcome to the academy. Please take your seats. Welcome to the academy. Please take your seats.
That works.
Welcome to the academy. Please take your seats.
I'm not sure if I'm happy with the end of that actually. It goes a bit quiet. There we go.
Welcome to the academy. Please take your seats.
Just gonna go straight in and do the double noise reduction. Just because I know one's not gonna be enough. Okay, nice to play it.
Welcome to the academy. Please take your seats.
That works. Fergus, welcome. So now, when I go down to here and we go add a variation, then the name will be Fergus. Condition is randomly, frequency as default. I want it all to be very much the same as... Oh, hang on, this is a resub message. Cancel, I don't want to do that. I want to go back to follows. Add a variation. Effect. Fergus, randomly as default. Image above text. Sorry, text over image. Fade in. Name is now following. Fade in, fade out, that's fine. We need to update that, but the text animation doesn't matter. None even. Image, use the logo. Sound, Fergus. Need to upload it. Can't see it. Fergus, welcome. There it is.
Welcome to the Academy. Please take your seats.
Cool. Sound volume needs to come way down. There we go. Oh, I didn't amplify that one. Pretty loud though. Okay. Edit. Alert duration should be around 14 seconds. Save. Alert text delay should be 0. It is. Save. Alert text should be this. Save. Got text animation, none, good. Fade in, fade out. Layout, text over the thing. Think that's everything. Font settings, I've got. What says I want that to be different kind of green. I guess we want that. Edit. Font size is 56. It's actually Marcellus. Text color there is fine, and that is that. Save. Cool. Now, if I save them settings, when we have followers, sometimes it should come up with.
Welcome to the Academy. Please take your seats.
And other times it should come up with.
Welcome to the Academy. Please take your. Welcome to the Academy.
Okay, it looks like it's
Please take
only
your
going to do
seats.
welcome to the Academy. Randomly replace default alert. Yeah.
Welcome to the Academy. Please take your seats.
That's cool. Okay, let's go and do some subscription ones then. Maybe we'll say something like, I can see you're actually ready to start learning something. Light's not so good here right now. I don't know why. I've got darker. Yeah, still darker. Never mind. I think I've heard the first month and reoccurring back for another lesson already. Yeah, I'm looking through Streamlabs. I'm figuring out how to do it. It seems to work. I just need to figure out exactly how I'm going to do it all. Let's just keep it nice and simple, please. Fade in and fade out. Let's keep everything the same. Over the text, right there. Just protect the term fees logo, but we're going to make something new for that. So okay. One message above still. Back for another lesson already. Yeah, I think for the resubscribe, yeah. I can see you're finally ready to learn. That's a bit harsh. Aha! I can see you are ready to learn. Aha! I can see you are ready to learn. Yeah, I think highlighting the rule would be good. Just put a side note saying when you're wearing 2 sets of armor, you only take the highest. Oh, so I see. So I could wear my leather armor over my implants and still get the speed boosts and stuff. Is that what you're saying? So I would say something along the lines of when using a graft and armor, you choose the highest armor class, but all other effects are unaffected. That's the confusion there. I think is that we don't know whether by wearing armor you negate the other effects. That was what was confusing me.
Hey, stick around. I might be able to teach you a few things. Hey, stick around. I might be able to teach you a few things.
OJ might get in the way of us of allowing us to. You can just reword it somehow. Whoa. New peak amplitude 1.4.
Hey, stick around. I might be able to teach you a few things.
Export as MP3. You're lucky. I skipped school. And, well, actually, I've done alright, I guess, but, yeah, no, you're doing the right thing. Well done on subscribing. Well done. You're lucky. I skipped school. And, well, actually, I've done alright, I guess, but, yeah, no, you're doing the right thing. Well done on subscribing. Well done. Eris doing me right. She's a hero. What else can we do? Oh yeah, no, Ed. In the States, they can grind. They can grind ads to build up bits. It's not an option to anywhere except for the Americans at the moment, as far as I know. Maybe a few other places, but.
Aha! I can see you are ready to learn.
You have one for a host? Not yet. I'm redoing all of them at the moment, so exciting times. Resub message settings. Back for another lesson. Yeah, I'm getting onto them just now. I don't think you can specify between subs and resubs. I think anytime a sub pops. Oh, hang on. Let's have a look at the default condition. Ah. Gotcha. Okay. So randomly, fade in, fade out, image over, text over image. We need to go and grab the thing. Text animation none. We want to change our media and grab that. Change sound. We're going to go and grab the other sub emote, but we've got different types of sub. Gotcha.
Hey, stick around. I might be able to teach you a few things.
There's different options in the thing to do different things, essentially. Font settings. There we go. Grab that as well. Good, good. Here's your lesson plan. Good, good. Here's your lesson plan. I like that one. Yeah. Oh, I didn't actually name that other one. Should probably go and name it. Trickshot sub. Spelled Trickshot wrong, but it's fine. Let's call this one Blister sub. Text over image, fade in, fade out. Just paid their term fees, no effect. Got the logo there. Change media to Blister. You know, you're lucky. I skipped school. And, well, actually, I've done alright, I guess, but, yeah, no, you're doing the right thing. Well done on subscribing. Well done. Get that up to 56. that at 400, that'll be fine. All we need to do is go and grab the font color, put that in there. Okay, so I can add more now. I can add them for different things. So we can have a 3-month one. Condition number of months, okay. Is at least 2 months. Then we will have different things for different things. Okay, so resum.
Good, good. Yeah, I fluffed it. Good, good. Here's your lesson plan.
And do all the noise reduction.
Good, good. Here's your lesson plan.
Still a slight hit on that.
Good, good. Here's your lesson plan.
Oh, I like that one, Ed. That's awesome.
You're just in time. Quick, get behind your bench. You're just in time. Quick, get behind your bench.
Still with that slight hiss. There's probably ways I can change
You're
the
just in
settings.
time. Quick, get behind your bench.
There's probably ways I can change the settings so I only have to do that once, but I don't really understand this program enough to do it. I just do, you know. Oh.
So, do you want to be a mage or a fighter? I can show you how to be a shield.
This time there's not going to be a hiss. First time, no hiss. Calling it.
So, do you want to be a mage or a fighter? I can show you how to be a shield. You have been subscribed for 3 months, and as such, I give you this new diploma to be used as a badge in chat. Well done!
Yeah, I'm gonna stop going for the I'm gonna stop going for more new sub ones now and do some specifics. Repeat noise reduction, effect, repeat noise reduction. That should work.
You have been subscribed for 3 months, and as such, I give you this new diploma to be used as a badge in chat. Well done!
No, noise reduction. Okay, just repeating the noise reduction doesn't work. Oops. Get noise profile. One more time. We can't stop.
You have been subscribed for 3 months, and as such, I give you this new diploma to be used as a badge in chat. Well done!
Yeah, let hiss on it.
You have been subscribed for 3 months, and as such, I give you this new diploma to be used as a badge in chat. Well done!
Still a really tinny background noise going on there.
You have been subscribed for 3 months, and as such, I give you this new diploma to be used as a badge in chat. Well done!
Is it at the front? Maybe I'm... Oh yeah, look, it's a different kind of noise. That'd be why. Try and see if I can... It's a bit small, the sample. Let's see if I can take a thing from there.
You have been subscribed for 3 months, and as such, I give you this new diploma to be used as a badge in chat. Well done!
Better. Sounds a lot cleaner. Three months. Yeah, deemed worthy, then you get a cap.
As a 6-month subscriber, you have been deemed worthy to wear a graduation cap. Now, keep on wearing it for another 6 months, and you should be able to fill it with embroidery. As a 6-month subscriber, you have been deemed worthy to wear a graduation cap. Now, keep on wearing it for another 6 months, and you should be able to fill it with embroidery.
A bit of a noise there.
As a 6-month subscriber, you have been deemed worthy to wear a graduation cap. Now, keep on wearing it for another 6 months, and you should be able to fill it with embroidery.
Beautiful. There it is. That's the finished piece. Six months, save. And we need one for 1 year.
Congratulations, you have been subscribed for 1 year. Everyone please put your hands together for our new graduate.
Okay. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Okay, we'll just do it in 2 bits.
Congratulations, you have been subscribed for 1 year. Everyone please put your hands together for our new graduate.
Still a load of noise sitting in there.
Congratulations, you have been subscribed for 1 year. Everyone please put your hands together for our new graduate.
Good enough. We'll call that 1 year. There we go. Save. Okay, save. Cool. Okay, so we now have a 3-month sub badge to add. Let's first of all let's do all the fonts and everything. Get all the fonts right, then we can do all of the different things. I think I did some more of those as well. Okay, I did it. We're gonna set the world on fire. What do we got? We've got 6 months, we've got blister.
You're just in time. Quick, get behind your bench.
Fergus sub save. There we go. Was there another one? I'm a hippo, hungry. Good night, Ed. Good night. Hey, Jim Song, we're just updating things with new stuff.
So, do you want to be a mage or a fighter? I can show you how to be a shield.
I think there's anything you guys shouldn't see here. I'm going to chuck Streamlabs up, it'll be fine. I'm going to call that Cardac sub. Is there any more? Douglas, welcome. Behind your bench, Major or fighter. Here's your lesson plan. Theophilus sub, Trickshot sub, lesson plan. That's the one.
Good, good. Here's your lesson plan.
Lesson plan. There we go. Okay, so now this one, that did that, we're going to make it when is exactly 3 months. We're going to change it to the 3-month subscription thing.
You have been subscribed for 3 months, and as such, I give you this new diploma to be used as a badge in chat. Well done!
Message template. I haven't put down the message at all. Okay, we may need to change that. We may need to go through and do the text, but we can definitely do that. This one, we go for a 6-month sub. We're gonna add in a new sound in the 6-month sub.
As a 6-month subscriber, you have been deemed worthy to wear a graduation cap. Now, keep on wearing it for another 6 months, and you should be able to fill it with embroidery.
Cancel that. It's exactly 3 months in a row. Test.
You have been subscribed for 3 months, and as such, I give you this new diploma to be used as a badge in chat. Well done!
Tonight, we are young. We're gonna set the world on fire. year.
Congratulations, you have been subscribed for 1 year. Everyone please put your hands together for our new graduate.
Ooh, we should make one for more than 12 months.
With the amount of time you have been here, I actually think of you as more of a friend than a student. I enjoy your company. You are always welcome.
We are still chill streaming, guys. If you guys want to give me any questions or anything at all, don't be afraid.
With the amount of time you have been here, I actually think of you as more of a friend than a student. I enjoy your company. You are always welcome.
There we go. So hard not to type woman there. More than a woman. Oh, okay, I'm going onto that screen, fine. That's it. at least 13 months.
With the amount of time you have been here, I actually think of you as more of a friend than a student. I enjoy your company. You're always welcome.
Okay, so we've got term fees on that one. Cancel. We've got term fees on that one. Lovely. So we probably want that on the ones at the bottom as well. So Fergus sub, got it, well done. The Cardax sub, got it, well done. And I guess then the lesson plan will have that one as well, lovely. So what we want on the 3-month sub is something... 2 years? No, we don't have a 2-year thing yet. We only have more than 12. When I get partner, we can get badges for more than 2 years and stuff, but ideally I need my streams to have a lot more viewers before we go to partner status. I am really dark. I don't understand why. Where's all the light gone? Oh, I broke it. Oh boy. Technical difficulties. I risk breaking everything. There, that'll do. Strahd confirmed. I don't know where the shadow's coming from. There's a real deep shadow on my face. Oh, it's probably because all my screens are black. Usually I have at least one that's like white. Dark mode for the win. Oh well. If I could, I'd have another light there and an O-ring there beaming onto me. But yeah. What are we doing now? We are setting new things in our sub stuff. Save that and test it.
You have been subscribed for 3 months, and as such, I give you this new diploma to be used as a badge in chat.
What is this?
Well
This is
done!
test stuff coming up. Oh, probably because it is a test, I guess. Anyway. Save. Let's chuck that on all of them. Bigger than 12. Oh, it'll let me do that as well.
As a 6-month subscriber, you have been deemed worthy to wear a graduation cap. Now, keep on wearing it for another 6 months, and you should be able to fill it with embroidery. Congratulations, you have been subscribed for 1 year. Everyone please put your hands together for our new graduate.
Cool. Donations. We can leave Fergus having money on the donations for now. Looks like we've got a new friend on the raid ones for now on the host. Bits we use the traditional Twitch ones, and raids we can leave it as Fergus has friends for now. I will do more of these pledges too. We will do more, but for now, I think that is a fairly good thing. We're also setting up our merch store. I need to do that still. But I need someone to buy something within 60 days, otherwise it doesn't count. So I've sort of been putting it off. Well, you guys, I think that's about it for me at the moment. I think that is about it. We are gonna go and probably have a look at someone else. We'll be back here at 6 PM with the Eberron stream. Yeah, we'll go on an Old Faithful show. I mean, let's go and raid Rachel. But in the meantime, here are my social links if you don't have them already. Here is my Patreon, and if you're already a Patreon and you haven't clicked the second link, which activates notifications in chat, you should do that, please. Then we also have merch. We have sponsors in Bird in the Storm Publishing and Mage Hand Press. We also have oh, that's it. That's everything. Yeah. So thank you very much for tuning in, everyone. We're gonna head over and raid Oh Baby 190. Bring the hype with you, and yeah, keep on having fun, everyone. Keep on evoking them emotions. I'll see you in a couple of hours. Bye.